The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Now Jones. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away.
And this intercepted on the first play of the game. Picked off by Christian Gonzalez.
And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line. Throwing Jones. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Jones throw taken in by Thornton.
And he'll be down at the 46. So they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8.
Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42.
Brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12. So on 4th down, here's Bryce Behringer on to punt for the Patriots.
Here's Jackson to return. It'll be a net of 40 yards there following a 43-yard punt, 3-yard return, and the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they've got to be breathing a little bit of a sigh of relief. The first time you throw the football winds up being picked, but fortunately for them, it does not lead to points.
Well, that tells you about team football, doesn't it? Everybody gets together. What's that term they use? Complementary football? Okay, he threw the pick. The defense got together and said, hey, let's shut them down. Let's not turn it into points. They did exactly that. Now he gets a fresh start, a clean slate.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Well, they went back to him, but the results were similar, so I highly doubt that he'll get another opportunity here on 3rd and long.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Back to throw. Jones. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5, and the Patriots take over. The Pats at the line, ready to go.
And they enter play here in this one on a 2-game win streak, plus they come off the open week as well. So this is a team that has a lot of things working in their favor.
Oh, it certainly is, and let's face it, this team is playing so well. The worry now is that after a few extra days off, they'll be sluggish coming into this game. So I've heard that he spent more time in practice working what they call good versus good, starting offense versus starting defense. They want a fast start in this next game.
The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Now Jones throwing on first down. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this one is incomplete. When you look at this defense, they were very
impressed by what I saw. They ended up getting 4 sacks in the game. Stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire time. Made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield.
And that's what they told us this week. That pressure on the QB is key. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. Looking to throw. Jones. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. A great play there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Patriots are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Ryland, up and good.
And it's now a 7-0 game.
Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They currently sit 1 game over 500 thanks to their victory a week ago. But Charles, they've been really an up-and-down team all year. Do you think that they have enough to get into the playoffs?
Well, you did mention they've been up and down all year, so to me, depends on what week you catch them. When they're at their best, I think they're definitely playoff worthy. But to me, they haven't been able to bring the intensity week in and week out, and that could be their Achilles heel.
Now a play fake here on first down. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. And the return will stop right around the 25.
Here we go, get back. 12.
Here's Jones on 1st and 10. He'll get this one underneath to Kamara. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Here we go, 11.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jones. 2 yards on the pickup there. And now we've got a 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Jones looking to change the play.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Back to throw. Jones. Flushed out right.
And Jones will hit the deck here. And he is able to pick up the first down.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Now 2nd and 5. Snap will come from the 6.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
Outright caught by Chosen.
Touchdown!
Robbie Chosen
from 6 yards away.
And the Pats go up by 2 touchdowns. Ryland on for the extra point.
And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Patriots 14, Blues 0.
Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
They'll take over. First down and 10. Their own 29-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Sitting in first place in the division. They've got an open date on the calendar coming up next week. So, Charles, you and I were talking about this before the game. This one for them kind of has some extra importance.
It certainly does, because if they can get the win here and pad their lead a bit or at least keep pace, then they can really kick their feet up and say a job well done at this point and not have to worry about ball at all until they're back in their facility, back in their meeting room, getting ready for the next game.
Here we go, hey.
2nd and 10.
Throwing again. Jones. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Another incompletion there. That's 5 in a row now to start this game. He's got to take a deep breath now, step back, shake it off a little bit, trust his offensive line, and hope that his play caller dials up something that can give him a completion and get him going.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll be 4th down. They'll run with Barkley. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Oh, on the defensive side, that is so deflating.
Not only is it deflating, they've got to look in each other's eyes on that side of the ball and take each other's measure. You've got them backed up, perfect situation, and what they said to you on the other side is, we don't think you can stop us. Went ahead and got it in that position. That should never happen.
The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Great. Hey, let's go get one. Let's go get.
Operating from the gun. Jones. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Khalil Mack in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Well, when you're down a couple of scores like this, CD, you can't afford too many plays that go in the wrong direction like that one.
Yeah, when you take a good look at it broadly, sacks are better than giving up an interception. But where they are on the scoreboard, they've got to get rid of all of that and just create positive plays for themselves in order to have a chance. I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now he's loose down the middle of the field.
And all the way in for the touchdown. Darren Waller, 65 yards.
And the Blues had got it back to within a score.
They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. It usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25.
11, 11. Here we go. 11, 11.
They'll give to Kamara here on the option.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Completes this one to Thornton.
And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3.
Here's Bryce Behringer on now to punt.
His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. Here's Jackson. A 46-yard punt, 8 yards on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
Here we go.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley.
And he'll get about 2 there to the 36.
And they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. And still plenty of time remaining here in this 2nd quarter.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Jones with a handoff to Barkley.
And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7. From the 41, here's 2nd and 5.
Jones fakes the give to Barkley. His throw incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 43. A sizable 16-yard chunk there. The drive continues.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
Jones on first down. He's able to find Melton. And what a big-time play there. 43 yards.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal.
And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. Here's a sneak with Jones. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Daniel Jones, his second TD of the game and 18th of the year. And the Blues are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point try good by Gano. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they've got just under 50 seconds, so time enough to try to work their way downfield if they so choose. Jones now throwing on first down. They'll get this out to Kamara. And he's got room. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
That turned into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right. And after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. 5. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Kamara is going to go backwards. He'll lose yardage back to the 5. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. Looking to throw. Jones. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. Touchdown, Patriots. Alvin Kamara in the final seconds of the first half. And the Patriots have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. So they're able to break the tie just before halftime. Now they just don't want anything crazy to happen on the ensuing kickoff.
Yeah, they want to just add the extra point, get the kickoff taken care of, and get to the locker room with the lead that they fought so hard to get.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that's going to be incomplete.
And they're not going to go... this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And they're going to be waiting for him as they get him behind the line. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line. With a first down as they begin the drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Under pressure, and down he goes. Work now for Jones and the Patriots here after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Now Jones throwing on 3rd and long. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot it. It's incomplete. The Patriots send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. On the return, Jackson. A 46-yard punt, 4-yard return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Throwing on 3rd and long. Jones. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And the Patriots will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. Jones and the Pats now with 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. Off play action. Jones. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Throwing on 2nd and long. Jones under pressure, and they got to him again. Work now for Jones and the Patriots here after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Here's Jones throwing on 3rd and long. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll throw incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get him the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Possibly a good spot here to take a shot as they come out with 3 receivers to the left on second and less than a yard. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Jones on 1st and 10. And this is going to fall to the ground incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Jones. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. And the Pats are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. Jones and the Pats now with a 1st and 10 at the 20. Throwing to start the drive. Jones. He's going to float this over the middle deep. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Here we go. 11.
Back to throw. Jones. And he gets this to Thornton. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Jones now on 1st down. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
Here's 2nd and 10. Kamara up the middle. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Now Jones to throw on 3rd down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. He's brought down after a pickup of 5, but he needed 8. 4th down.
21.
Operating from the gun, Jones. He's going to float this one deep right side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
Okay, here we go.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Up the middle with Barkley. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 58 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
At halftime, you had to feel like the defense had to be in a good position. They had to feel good about themselves. They'd had this guy boxed in all game long, but after that run, that might be the breakthrough that he's looking for. Now they may have some difficulty dealing with him the rest of today.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Matt Judon there to bring him down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Now a 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Jones. And it's caught. Touchdown. Bo Melton. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Blues are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that. He's got a man, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. They go play action here on 1st down. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jones eluding the pressure right. And this is going to be intercepted. It's DJ Turner who's got it. Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie corner. And with good reason, as you saw there.
He only cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had first-round ability. But when he was available on draft night, that was one where you didn't need the full time to make the selection. You called that pick in early, and he shows why he was so coveted with that interception there.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on 2nd down. Again, it's Barkley. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Off play action. Jones. That one finds Hyatt. And now the rookie's free. And touchdown. Jalen Hyatt, 78 yards. And the Blues strike quickly to take the lead here in the 4th. Gano now to add the extra point. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game.
Killer, and it's one that drives coaches and teammates insane.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Jones and the Pats now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Here we go. 11.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Jones. Pressure comes and down he goes. They bring the safety on the blitz and he busts through to drop him for an 8-yard loss. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Here we go. 11.
In motion, the tight end. Here's Jones. Throwing on 3rd and long. Right side, Thornton with it. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Jones throwing on 1st down. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now Jones. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. He has been terrific today, hasn't he? Yeah, absolutely. Running flawless 2-minute drill right here. This has been quarterbacking 101 with a flourish. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Jones. Now a short one to Gesicki. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. They'll come up now on 2nd down. Jones. That ball caught. It's chosen. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Here we go. 1st and goal. Try to pound it in. Kamara. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as it kicks away here. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. This is 1st and 10.
Read.
Jones. And his throw here is incomplete. The way he's thrown the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Here's Jones. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. Picked up by Christian Gonzalez. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. Now Ryland for the PAT. And it would appear they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. So after the field goal, Ryland back out as he'll send this one away. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Detroit Johnson.
Here's Jones to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Probably time for 2 more shots, and ideally, they'd like to get to midfield or so they have a chance at a Hail Mary on the final play.
Here's 2nd down. Now Jones. This ball intercepted. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it, and they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
Yes, folks, that is his third interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom.
And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown.